Alright, today's video is a demo based on a video I did 2 weeks ago when I was testing out some products that I purchased. The makeup that I wore was from the MAC palette. The colors are fabulous. They're all plums and they are fall colors, of course. This is beautiful warmth color, a little bit of shimmer, colors that I feel that are beautiful on most skin tones. So you asked for a demo, so I am happy to oblige. So let's rewind and let's get to the basics, shall we? The foundation that I chose is by MAC Studio Fix Fluid NC20, as well as mixing a little bit of the Face and Body Foundation MAC 5C. It's a full coverage foundation. Wow, this is a great color for me. I have some yellow and pink in different spots, and sometimes foundations can be too pink or too yellow, but a lot of cosmetic companies are starting to cater to us gals who are a little bit more yellow than red. I'm finding some really good choices. This one is blending in perfectly. Since I have short hair, I like to carry my foundation up around my ears. Sometimes I like to sweep my hair behind my ears or just pull it back, pull it up. I don't want to have pinkish ears and beigey face. That would look silly. It's all about matching. Wow, this turned out to be a really nice color. This is a buildable foundation, so I'm going to add just a tad more. Nice, I really like it. As I've mentioned before, I will use my eyebrow setting gel from Benefit, Ready, Set, and Brow. Because when you see these brows by themselves, they're perfect for like a light makeup application, but if I'm doing the full Monty, which I'm going to do, I do need to punch up the brows a little bit. So what I've chose to also use is my NYX eyebrow powder pencil in soft brown. I will do the left side. Now I will do the right side with the pencil. Giving a little bit of an arch. Making sure that I fill in all those spaces. Now I will use a brush. Underneath, I try to follow the line, and I just take the ridgel and just flick up and create my own little hair-like strokes as if I'm doing microblading with makeup. Same thing again, and this just adds a little bit of depth to the brow, a little extra color, which will be very important as we open the eye and start playing with eyeshadow colors. I'm going to use my Too Faced Brown Envy Brow Shaping and Defining Kit. Just going to trace right underneath my eyebrow. Thank goodness I have it already shaped. And just fill in the areas and shape it up. I'm going to add a little bit of a highlighter to my brow bone just to give it a little bit of a lift. This is the Tom Ford by Estee Lauder. Okay, so now that's done, I'm going to move on with my eyeshadow. This is my MAC palette, and it is an array of plums and some browns and neutrals. I love kits, they put it all together, it takes all the guesswork out of everything. This is the Burgundy ×9 eyeshadow. There's a very light shadow at the top. That is for my inner corner. I'm going to go to the next lighter one. Use that one everywhere. I'm gonna go with this kind of a medium plum and apply this to my lid. Just tap it on and work my way on up. It's a very nice shade, very nice medium plum, a little bit up in the crease. Next step will be the slightly darker plum, and I will take that up high in my crease, start carving out a little bit, get some depth in that socket. A lot of us, as we get older, our eyelids get heavier and gets trickier to create that open eye look. So that's when we have to get in there and really get crafty with our shadows. Recreate that hollow. That's where the deeper shades come in. And we carry them a little higher up, closer to our brow bone so we can open up that eye. Now comes the darkest color, which will focus on the outer part of the eye. Little pie shape. The biggest difference that you will notice between the lower priced items and the higher price is really the pigmentation. I find that you have to apply a little bit more with the cheaper brands. It takes a couple of layers versus using a higher brand product. Just a little bit more effort, but you can do it. I'm gonna finish it up with the blending brush. Okay, now I'm going to take one of the colors that I used in the palette, which is the medium purple plum, and I'm going to smear it onto the bottom lash line. Okay, then I'm going to use a flat pencil, or flat brush, I'm sorry, with that little of a darker shade, and just smear a little bit on the upper lash line. I'm going for a soft, shadowy look, not any hard eyeliners today. Okay, we're getting there. Just blend a little bit. A little bit of dark there. There we go. Okay, so for concealers, this is what I'm going with. This is Maybelline product, Instant Age, Rewind, Erase Dark Circles. Saw that, had to have it. So this one you just twist. It has a little sponge ball on the top, and you take that and just dab a little bit underneath your eye. And you can either use a brush to blend it in. I went with the medium. Going to set this foundation now with the Mercier Translucent powder. Okay, so moving on to contouring and highlighting. Be using a foundation stick called Broad Spectrum in Almond. Little blend. Don't worry. Actually, you know, it looks more like a bronzer color. So I'm going to use that where I will go on the bronze. On the side of my nose. Just making sure that I blend it all in so there's no harsh line. Okay, so I'm going to do my lips. I am using the Huda Lip Contour color Trendsetter, and then I will follow up with the Liquid Matte by Huda Beauty as well, and this is Bombshell. These are both a pretty much nude color. They're great colors. I love this because it dries at a matte finish. Onto the highlighter, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Dual Sculpting palette that they have, which they discontinued, and put a little on my nose as well as my cheekbones. No harsh lines, blends very nice and beautiful. Now onto my blush. I am using the NYX Ombre Blush, which is a code breaker. Very pretty. Just gonna put just a little bit. It's got a rosy peach kind of plum color. It's really good. This one actually has a very strong pigmentation. It goes on very easily. So you don't have to apply too much. That's very nice. All right, so now on to the falsies that I got. This is the NYX WL15. I find that out of false lashes, unfortunately the lash is too long for my eye, so I will take the lash and I will cut the inner corner out, which is what I'm going to do in this case. Just about 1/4 of an inch. Then you take the inner corner and you just angle it, so you're recreating that small to longer look. And it helps to shorten the lash, and you don't have that crazy inner corner lifting on the inside of your eye. And I use the clear or gel. I like to let it get sticky, so then it'll stick right to my eye. Let's get this baby on. Just take your time with your lashes. Don't let them get the best of you. You can always move and remove and reapply. Nice length, not too crazy. Just gives it a little bit more thickness to the upper lash line. Now on to the next eye. I'm really liking the way this makeup is turning out. Great. Shazam, they're on. There is the finished product. Anyway, comments, suggestions, ideas for future videos, leave them below. Let me know what you think of the eye look. If you have this palette and how you're liking as well, please share it with me. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. My brain is ticking with so much information to share for the fall, the winter, the different ideas. I love this season. Maybe that's the cool, drier air. It's a little crisp. It's making me feel spunky. So go out, be fancy and fabulous, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.